Alright everyone, thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel, Save Green here. Today we're going to show you how you can buy this, and we'll show you how to get it even cheaper than getting it straight from Google. And this is a money saver because you're getting two devices into one. You're getting a Floodlight and you're also getting a camera, which if you already have the Google Home app and the Nest app, you can integrate it and you can use it and see what's going on at your home or business, and also get the lights with motion sensing, so you can actually have them come on whenever anyone gets near them. So let's go ahead and unbox this for you. Wanted to point out, this is the Nest Cam with the Floodlight, of course, and it is an outdoor rated device, and it is also wired, so keep that in mind. You will need some electrical handy skills. If not, hire a professional, which is highly recommended if you don't know how to do this. But if you're pretty handy and you've done installations, like for example a ceiling fan or an outside light, you should have no problems with it. Just make sure that you practice safety first. So on with the unboxing. I'm going to take the plastic out and we're going to open it up and see and show you what's inside. The box is pretty heavy, and we like that. And the reason why we like that is because that's telling us it is a good product. That means there's more metal than plastic, which is a good thing for durability issues. So there is the camera. We'll go into that in just a minute. And then the actual module. And as you see here, it does have the two wires to connect to your, if you already have an existing Floodlight already, this should be no problem at all for you. If you are installing it somewhere where you don't have electrical, obviously there's ways that you can get around that. And of course, if you don't know exactly how to do that, make sure you hire an electrician, hire a professional, which is always the way to go if you don't know how to do this. So let's take a look at everything that's in here, unbox it all, and show you folks so you know if you are going to buy it, what you're exactly getting. And you do have some screws in there, as you can see, some wire nuts, and your green wire, which is the wire you're going to use for your ground. Again, if you don't know how to do this, make sure you hire an electrician. You do want to make sure that it is grounded. Don't just connect it black and the white and forget your ground. And let's see, this hex key, we'll probably be using it here in a minute, just to show you. You do have some manuals that Google has put in there for you as far as your setup. So you're going to be using the Google Home app. If you haven't downloaded that, by the time you get it, you should get it, because you will be needing it when you set up. And this is your base plate. So the way it goes, you will fish the wires through here, and that's the way it will look. Okay, that's the way it will look. And if you look in the bottom, there is a little hole, and what you need to do is align it with this hole, and it snaps in there. So you give it a turn, and right there it's affixed. So the way you see that, you see how that falls in there, and you want to make sure that is aligned, because then you're going to be putting a little screw there just to secure it. Okay, once that's done, this is the plate that's going to go to your wall. If you're mounting it on the wall, it'll be this way, and then this will hook into it. Let's just do that real quick so you know how it will go. Just want to show you guys so you know what you're getting into when, by the time you receive it. You see how that snaps in there? So these holes here are designed so you can drive the screws, whether you're using masonry, like for example on a wall, or wood screws. You can drive it into your wall, or a soffit. You're going to look for the trusses always. And then you have this area here, so you can kind of ad-lib and put some screws there. Just make sure you get really long screws and then washers so that the screw doesn't go through the hole. And then as you saw there, it just snapped in there. So that's the installation in a nutshell. Again, if you don't know how to do this, make sure you hire an electrician. So the way that and let me put this off to the side. The way that the camera hooks up to the actual module, you have your two floodlights there, and then you have your motion sensor in the bottom. The motion sensor is going to basically pick up any motion that's going on, and then you can also adjust it on your Google Home app. You're going to take the camera. Now this is a magnet here doing the installation, because you might get any dust on it, you might actually scratch it up or whatever, but do that, and then you want to connect that there to the bottom, just like that. It doesn't actually have a pivot, it's all magnetized, so you can, and then this wire is the one that's feeding the power into the camera, so make sure you do that. It does have a speaker down at the bottom, because with many of the Google Home cameras and many of these wired cameras, these Nest cams, you can talk to the person and they'll hear you. So that's a little speaker there that will allow your voice to be heard by the person. If it's an intruder, you can actually communicate to them in real time. And if they talk back, there's a microphone in there that will allow you to hear them, obviously. So that's my quick review on it. We will go ahead and install this, of course, and if we pick up some installation tips, who knows, we might actually make a quick recording of the installation and pass it along to you folks so you can have it installed. If in our case, we're going to be putting it somewhere where we don't have any electricity right now. There's ways around it. You can use Romex, or you can try using an appliance electrical plug. You just want to make sure you splice the wires properly, because if you don't, then you're going to have issues. So thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so by clicking below. But we wanted to give you an overview of what you're actually going to get once you take this out of the box, and what comes in the box, so you know what you're getting. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.